Hey everybody, Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Today we're going to talk about the roadblocks to young families getting their estate planning done. Before we get there, however, if you have any estate planning or probate questions, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. Now, this topic has been on my mind for quite some time, and in fact, just a little teaser, there may be some projects in the works to help young families with this issue. But young families, having one myself and having dealt with my peers for a long period of time and understanding why they haven't done their plan. First, we all know most folks, young or not, don't want to think about the end of days and certainly don't think it's going to be anytime soon. But those are not really the roadblocks because everybody has that as their mindset, right? The two major roadblocks for young families is time, one, and two, money. Well, an estate plan, if it's done correctly in the normal course, is going to cost a few bucks that at that stage, young families are using to take care of their first home, to take care of their young kids, and get things sort of off the ground and moving. And they may not have some, excess cash flow to account for the what ifs of life in their incapacity and death planning. So how do we go about getting around this? First, someone, maybe a local attorney, can create a project, a plan that will make it much more efficient and much more cost-friendly for those young families to at least get started and get their initial plan underway. Now, then again, this doesn't mean going to the least expensive counsel, because you may not get all the necessary things you need to protect yourself and your family. There are differences in the ways plans are being prepared. And you want to be sure that you have the guardians designated for your kids if, God forbid, something happened to both parents. Secondly, you want to make sure that there's a trust created for their lifetime to provide creditor protection and that you have the proper parties designated on their behalf. Not all firms do this, and they distribute the assets at various ages, which again doesn't protect them against things like divorce or lawsuits. And lastly, those young individuals who have the young families, in addition to protecting their kids who are minors, want to protect themselves when something out of the blue happens. And believe me, it does. And we've seen it where there's an illness, an ailment, an injury where that person can't make their own financial or medical decisions. Without having documents in place, it becomes a messier situation and can actually cost the family lots more money if they're forced to go through a guardianship in the courts. So just think about that. If you are a young parent and you have young kids, you want to make sure they're protected in case of that what if. And we understand that time and money are a factor. So look around at your local community, at your council in your local community, to see if they have any projects or plans implemented to help you get your plans started sooner. Again, if you have any estate planning or probate questions, you can reach out to us for a free consultation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. Thank you so much for listening. And again, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law. If you like this information or believe someone else may find it useful, please share, like, and subscribe where appropriate so nobody misses out. Take care, guys.